Hello. Our group will be presenting Italy, Croatia and Slovenia region, and Anita and I we're from Croatia, and we will be telling you about our region and our friends here about Friuli, Venezia, Giulia region. So we come from Primorje-Gorski Kotar County, that is a region in western Croatia that includes the Bay of Kvarner and the surrounding northern Croatian seacoast and the mountainous region of Gorski Kotar. Its capital city is Rijeka, the city we come from, with a population of about 164,000 people. And the population of the whole region is about 300,000 people. The majority of population are Croatians, with minorities of Serbs, Bosnians, Italians and Slovenians. It has a very interesting geographical position. It is located on the crossroads of Central European and Adriatic Mediterranean routes. Our region connects the capital of Croatia, Zagreb, with Rijeka, the biggest Croatian port. And here you can see the distances from the capital, from Rijeka to the surrounding cities of interest. We are 80 kilometers away from Trieste, and for example 127 kilometers away from Slovenia's capital, Ljubljana. On the international and national level, our county has a significant role in the integration of this macro region of Podunavlje that is united by Danube River, and Adriatic and Middle European region with Southeast Europe. Economy of Primorje-Gorski Kotar County is based on manufacturing, services and tourism. As far as education is concerned, we have a university with 10 different faculties, and perhaps an interesting thing to say is that we have 4 Italian elementary schools and 1 high school held in Italian region. It's another key factor in cross-border cooperation in this wider area. And it is a rather multicultural region with a strong presence of Italian and Slovene minority. It is the largest peninsula in the Adriatic Sea, and the biggest city in Istria is Pula, and Pazin is its administrative center. It is also a bilingual region, where both Croatian and Italian are official languages. And as I said before, it is very important in cross-border cooperation in this wider region in Croatia and northern Italy. And Anita will explain later why and give you the details.
I will be presenting the region that unites us all, the Euro region that unites both Croatia, Slovenia and Italy. It is called the Adriatic-Ionian Euro region. It is an institutional framework for the dialogue and joint solving of important issues that can arise in the Adriatic Sea area. It consists of 26 members, and it was founded in June 2006 in Pula, which I was talking about a few seconds ago. And it was originally conceived as the Adriatic Euro region, but in January of this year, the Euro region grew, encompassing now even some Greek islands in the Ionian Sea. And its aims, as you can see here, is forming an area of peace, of cooperation, the protection of cultural heritage, which is often historically linked, the protection of the environment, sustainable economic development, especially in the sectors in which we mostly live, tourism, fish and agriculture. And there's also a lot of transport in the Adriatic Sea, so we try to find solutions for that to make it easier. This is a map of the Adriatic Ionian Euro region. The greener areas are the regions that are direct members of the Euro region, while the light greener areas are those the region of the countries that can be directly influenced maybe by the decisions. The Adriatic Ionian Euro region, as I have just said, of the Assembly of European Regions, which is a forum for international and interregional cooperation. It is also a member from 2008 of the Institute of Regions of Europe, which is a research institute founded in 2004. Then also a member of the Conference of Peripheral Maritime Regions of Europe, which is an organization that consists of 6 major sea areas, and it represents the interest of coastal regions in Europe. And the ICLEI Local Governments for Sustainability, which is a global cities network it is an association as well for sustainable development. And when it comes to CBC in our region, our county takes part to the various IPA projects, and but that will be ending soon since we have just entered the European Union, well, less than a month ago.
Sustainable development. By enhancing the social cohesion between majority and minority people through flexible and replicable governance models and services and target sensation strategies. It is financed by the IPA Adriatic CBC program, and the principal stakeholders are Eastern region, Primorsko-Goranska region, some of the institutions there, for example,
the Italian Union
of Rijeka, the Institute of International Sociology of Gorizia, and I think some of the cities in Montenegro and Albania.
Stefania Bucconi, and I represent with Cristiano represent the region Friuli, Venezia, Giulia. I will first speak about the international study possibilities, research and development in Friuli, Venezia, Giulia, and later Cristiano will speak about the cross-border cooperation. So our region, as you see, is Italy's most northeastern region, and it borders Austria to the north and Slovenia to the south. Here you see the position of our region in Europe. Friuli Venezia Giulia has 4 main cities: Trieste, Udine, Pordenone and Gorizia. Trieste is the capital, and here you see the Castello di Miramare and the Piazza Unità. Then the other 2 buildings are Villa Manine in Udine, then Gorizia, the castle and the main square, and Pordenone. In Friuli Venezia Giulia there are 3 universities: the University of Trieste, the University of Udine, and the SISSA, which is an international school for advanced studies. The University of Trieste has approximately 20,000 students. 8% of them are coming from abroad, and there are good facilities for students with their DISU, which supports the studies, and with public contributions for students from low-income families. The university is involved in several exchange programs with universities in the European Union and collaborates with many universities from Eastern Europe and other non-European countries. Since 2010, after the elimination of faculties, there are now 10 departments in the University of Trieste. Here you see our 10 departments. And then we have 1 pole in Gorizia, which is International and Diplomatic Sciences, which is part of Political and Social Sciences, and it depends from the University of Trieste. Then University of Udine, has 10 faculties and is divided, as you see, in 4 pools: humanistic, scientific, and economics and law, and medical pool. And then the SISA, the International School for Advanced Studies, was founded in 1978 and was the first institution in Italy to promote postgraduate courses to achieve a PhD degree. It is now a center of excellence in Italy, but also in the international university context. It was established as a high-level training school and as a center for theoretical research in mathematics, physics, cognitive science, neuroscience, and neurobiology. The PhD courses and research in SISA are from astrophysics to neurobiology. So SISA promotes research activities in different areas of physics, mathematics, and neurosciences. And then the Friuli Innovazione Udine. So this was all our study possibilities and the research and development in our region. And now I give the floor to Cristiano, who will speak about our collaborations and in cross-border cooperation.
Yeah, good afternoon everyone, maybe better good evening. I'm Cristiano, I'm from Veneto region, but I'm studying in Gorizia, just on the border between Italy and Slovenia. I'm studying international relations and diplomacy. And today I'll present you Friuli, Venezia, Giulia and Veneto cross-border cooperation and interregional cooperation, taking into account the time. We don't have time and we try to be very brief. So, firstly, Friuli, Venezia, Giulia is an autonomous region. It has 2 important borders. On the north with Austria region of Carinthia, and on the southeast and east with the Slovenian region of Goriška, Obalno-Kraška. Yeah, it has been throughout its history melting pot of people and languages, but also a trade hub, thanks to the presence of the harbor of Trieste and Monfalcone. And Veneto region, my region, even though has only a small portion of border with the Austrian region of Tyrol, has always been active about cooperation, cross-border cooperation and development cooperation, and has a strong interest in the Adriatic Sea and Adriatic Sea cooperation. Yeah, passing to the cross-border cooperation main programs, we have the CDC operational program Italy-Slovenia for 2007-2013. This program has a total budget of 136 million euro and is funded mostly by the European Regional Development Fund, about 120 million. And its priority are environment, transport and sustainable territorial integration that covers about the 37% of the total budget. Then we have competitiveness about enterprise, yes, and a knowledge-based society by sharing information and professors between universities that covers the 29% of the total budget. Then we have social integration that to remove barriers like historical, cultural and social barriers that are still in place between different countries, that it covered by the same amount. And then the technical assistance for the implementation of the program. I'll take the example of concrete project within the cross-border cooperation program, that the project Hydrocast. It established a joint management for the safeguard of the Rijeka-Timovo river basin, and a cooperation between the University of Trieste and the University of Ljubljana to monitor the water. Passing to the second program with the framework of the Adriatic Ionian Euro-region, the IPA Adriatic Cooperation Program, that covers a lot of Italian regions, both Veneto, Venezia, Giulia, but also many other countries like Slovenia, Croatia, Montenegro, and Greece, but also Serbia as a phasing out member, as far as Serbia is not assured. I will present a program, a successful one, Alter Energy Sustainability for Adriatic Small Countries. This program it aims at energy efficiency and renewable energy production between small communities, about 10,000 inhabitants. The Interreg for Italy-Austria, that is really similar to the cross-border cooperation with Slovenia, but as far as we are talking about Croatia and Slovenia, we'll skip on it, and we'll pass through the Matryoshka program within the Alpe-Adria Euro region. That is management tools, effective relation for new interregional organization aimed at strengthening the cooperation among Adria area regions. That is really general and needs some concrete instrument for an implementation. Thank you for the attention. Now I give floor to questions.